All right, so to start out with the board short category, we have the Dodge board short. This guy's been in the line for a couple years now. It is a diamond dobby polyester stretch short. We're bringing in the navy colorway this year, or this season, and then also this surf colorway. It's coming in the silhouette. This is a true traditional board short. The price is at $21. I believe a couple years ago we were at $22.50. So we've been working to bring this price down. And again, it's a premium product. In the salesman samples, you'll notice it's white on the inside, but our production is going to be consistent with previous years, where production is going to be a solid dye throughout the whole garment. And you'll have just that little diamond dobby fabric. It's really nice fabric, has a good amount of stretch. And we felt like these colors were pretty relevant, on trend, and then also just really sellable with whole silhouette. Again, no side seam pockets, but you have a big surf patch in the back, and then you got your little side bind on everything. So that is the Dodge board short. Next up, we have the Ford board short. So this guy has evolved again through this season. So this guy's just conflicted with the previous style, the Dodge, the last couple of years, because they're both a solid option. And this guy has more of a pigment dye with an enzyme wash, giving it just these highs and lows, making the short look like it's about 20 years old. And so that's what we've really liked about this style. It just kind of holds true to just the whole classic surf and beach story. This year we've added the little comp stripes on there just to differentiate it a little bit more from the Dodge board short. And this guy is coming in at $23 wholesale, which I'm sure just with like the specialty of it and all of the details, you can get a pretty healthy margin out of this short. So we're excited on this guy. It came out really good. And also, if you bought into our fall holiday 24 collection, the jacket for that season matches back to these Pantones and these colors that are called out for this short as well. So you can still merch that jacket with these styles or these units and continue to sell. The next style we have up is the Swami Boardshort. And this guy is a micro floral print that has just always sold really well for us. So we started in our 2021 delivery with the print called Santa Fe, and then it's evolved every single year until it's gotten to this point. So this is now probably the 4th or 5th evolution of that little mini ditzy floral. And we felt like this was pretty strong and relevant for today's trends. We have both this brown as well as a black colorway, and then we like to play around with just like contrast details on the pocket. And again, you got that enzyme wash on it, so everything looks really faded. Like this has been a very well loved short. So yeah, that's the Swami. We got up next the Wynden Sea. So the Wynden Sea, this is a poly cotton fabrication, and so it has a little bit of cotton in there, giving it a softer hand and softer hand feel. And yes, we tried a maximal type of floral print last year called the Habanero, and it booked really well. And so far this year, we've had a lot of success just with just reorders coming in on that print. So this is the next evolution to that. We've got a nice blue with black undertones, and then we have more of your mint with like a khaki and brown sand undertones. So yeah, nice variety. And then just a solid, simple back patch pocket on this guy. I felt like it kind of looked like a little nostalgic tourist type of outfit. That was pretty fun and cool. So yeah, that is the Wynden Sea Boardshort. And then we have the Ford Drizzle Camo. So This guy is in our polyester slub fabrication. We've done this, I think last year we had done the same fabric with our camo, but has a nice little slub texture throughout the whole entire print, especially where it gets real dark and everything. So yeah, that is the Ford Drizzle camo, and that's my dog in the background barking. But yeah, felt like this guy was pretty strong. Just an update to last year's style that we had, and has a nice little contrast. We took like more of like a burnt orange to play off of just hunter orange, safety orange, and everything. So yeah, it's the Drizzle camo. And then to finish it off, we have the dart stripe. So this is a new silhouette where we have a side seam pocket on your right leg. So a nice little patch pocket there, and no other pockets. So this is another traditional board short, no pockets. We have both of these colorways where there's a black. This ties into all of like the blacks or blues in our assortment. And then we also have this stormy colorway, which again ties into most of the stormies or the mint colorways that you'll see presented. But again, you got that nice little cargo patch pocket on the right hand side, and yeah, just a nice traditional simple board short. Now moving into volleys, we are starting with the Continental Volley. So stripped down a lot of details on this guy, made it in a poly stretch. So just what you need, really. This is all you need if you're gonna go to the beach. It's a poly stretch, quick dry, elastic waist. You don't really need to buy too many of these guys. Available in an aqua, a black, as well as this indigo colorway. And again, it's just simple and basic. You got side seam pockets on both sides, and then on the back, you got a nice little flat patch pocket, little Velcro closure on the back. Again, poly stretch, and same situation as the Dodge board short, where these salesman samples, you'll see white on the inside of the fabric, but through production, all these colorways will be solid dyed and just top of the line quality. Through our elastic waist, we like to put a woven label on the inside, just because you can't really heat transfer all of those little zones. And then we also put a woven label on the outside left leg. So you'll see that as our suggested branding throughout all the volleys that we're about to review. Again, the Continental Volley. This guy's our cheapest or our least expensive short, coming in at $18 wholesale, and just a nice low hanging fruit to be able to sell in. Then we have more in that same silhouette. So Continental Palm Volley is going to be this guy. It's using a similar print that you'll see in wovens as well, but it's a nice little palm print. I was driving through a lot of Florida last year selling this year's line. I just delivered this year, and this reminded me of just like everything I saw driving on the freeways everywhere, which just got palms and just kind of chaos. The palms, both available in this blue as well as a black colorway. And then also I need to mention, underneath this will be available as well in boys and kids sizes also. So yeah, men's Continental Palm Volley and a polyester stretch. Next up, we got the Continental Dye Volley. So this guy is special to me. My son had made a little tie-dye shirt for his little camp out for school last year, and so we took that same tie-dye and just threw it into a short, and I really liked just the way it came out, where you kind of got good big blank spaces, and then you got really powerful just color drivers. And I can see this guy hanging up on a wall and just looking wearable and cool and crazy. So yeah, this is our tie-dye offering for this year in the men's Continental Dye Volley. And then we have the men's Continental Geo Volley. So again, carrying into that continental silhouette, just very basic, everything that you need. This is a Geo print on this short, and nice big solid red patch pocket on the back there. So yeah, Continental Geo Volley. And then taking us into more of the high-end shorts. So this is the Pacific Volley. Pacific silhouette is going to be characterized with these side binds and everything. Again, solid dye on the fabric. Pacific Volley, here's your black colorway, as well as a blue colorway is for that. So very wearable and just different. So you don't really have anything that looks too much of the same. You can attract multiple consumers with these guys. So yeah, nice little back pocket on there with contrast detail. And this one is at 22. So this is a little bit higher, but you get that fabric detail with the diamond dobby. So that's really where the price point is coming in for that. So that would be the Pacific. And then we have the Santa Fe. So again, going back to that first board short that we had spoken about, the first printed board short, the Swami, that is an evolution of this print. So this is the first print, little mini ditzy floral that we had released back in 2021. It was in the same silhouette that the Swami is in. And so this year we thought we might bring back that print just because it did so well in a nice little elastic waist with a scallop hem to it. This is a cotton poly fabrication. And this is available in an 18-inch outseam for this guy. And then we updated that original colorway with a new colorway. So here is the new one for that, just a little bit more of a charcoal black. And then you have more neon or pastel-y types of pops for your colors coming in there. So that is the Pacific Santa Fe Volley. And then we have the Pacific Map Volley. So these guys did really well for me. Just in my career, just kind of a conversational print. What I was thinking when I drew up this whole print was just have everything on the water or on the beach that you enjoy. So you got little surfer guys surfing, some good waves. You got a couple, you should have some fishermen. You got a sailboat out there, you got a bunch of sails, and then there should be some fishermen nestled in here. So you got a couple sports fisher guys out there. And yeah, so nice little conversational print. Again, I think this is a good little low-hanging fruit for just customers coming through the door from every which way. A nice little conversational piece that they can tell of their trip or just passing through your store. So yeah, that is the Pacific Map Volley. And then we have the Pacific Bait Ball Volley. So it's available in blue as well as an aqua. And the only thing that I'm going to revise on this into production is the fish down here are a little too gnarly. So the best thing that you can do to reference the actual print that's going to come out of production is reference just the woven button down that we did. So you'll have much softer fish with just that contrast waistband up there. So you can kind of see through the difference of these, just how gnarly those fish are. But there'll be much more pushback in production. So yeah, that is the Pacific Bait Ball. Again, in that Pacific scalloped silhouette. Now going into our fitness volleys, we are starting with the the leader, the start of everything. So this is our repeater volley in black, as well as Stormy. So both of these colors have been with us for a very long time, and these guys continue to sell really well, both of those colors. And then these are our new colors. So we have a navy as well as a khaki coming in to that silhouette. So both of these guys have traditionally done really well, and so we thought to bring in a little bit more wearable colors with this navy and khaki, and keep the fun going with all these styles. So in our repeater silhouette, you have an interior compression short liner built in there, and then we built in like a little secret side seam zipper. So that opens you up to that compression short where you have a little cell phone pocket, little cell phone sleeve in your little legging. So you don't have to lift up your whole entire leg in order to gain access to that pocket. But yeah, and then we have a little laser cut perforated mesh on the bottom interior gusset. And yeah, and then you got that nice little tech pocket on the back. So this is the repeater volley. I feel like this is very strong colorways to run this guy with this season, and nothing here should really be amiss. And then for this style, because it's been around for quite a long time, I thought to bring something a little fun into it. So we brought that Swami print story down into this guy, just giving it a nice, fun, little youthful feel on it. Same silhouette details with everything. You got that tech pocket, you got the interior compression short liner, and as well as that little side sneak a zip. So yeah, just thought to make it really fun and bring that nice print in here. So that is the repeater print volley. And then we're going into the update that we introduced last year. So last year we had both black as well as this blue version of the Swift. The Swift is characterized with perforated fabrication. You got a nice little tech split at the bottom hem, and then the back pocket is nice and minimal, just hidden up underneath that little seam in the background. So a nice little minimal back zip pocket up there. And then this year, just to spice things up a little bit, we've brought in 2 more colorways. So we have a light gray as well as a nice heathered olive. And all these colorways, I think, look really good, really sellable, merchable as well, everything together. But yeah, so this is the Swift volley. This is in the 16.5 inch outseam, where the repeater is in, I think we're bringing it up to an 18 inch outseam. Oh, let me check that. Yeah, 18 inch outseam for the repeater. And then this guy is a 16.5 inch, and just a cool fabric. You get all those little perforations throughout everything. Let me see if I can show you. Get a little view of it. Maybe not, but there you go, see it. But yeah, so that is the Swift volley, and in similar fashion to the repeater, we have dropped a couple prints into this body and fabrication. So here is the Swift print version. We've brought down that black camo that you've seen earlier in the board short department, where in the board short you get that little burnt orange. We've dropped all those little skags off to like more of a black, a little bit more of a wearable, and then this nice blue print pulled down from the Continental Palm Volley. So again, you get a nice little variety of prints and personalities to sell your brand through with both of these guys. On these workout shorts, I like putting the label above the back pocket, just so it is a little bit more wearable out in public, where I see board shorts and volleys as more of like a beach thing and something that has a label more on the front left leg similarly. So if you would want to make that change, please let us know. Yeah, so that's the Swift printed volley. And then we have the repeater trails. So this guy's been in the line, I'd say a year younger than the repeater. This is just same repeater silhouette, a little bit more of a beefier pocket. We have that flap there as well as a zip. So this is a nice secured back pocket. You have a contrast waistband, but you still get that laser cut little interior leg gusset down there. And then this fabric's a lot more burly, a lot more durable than the repeater. So I like to tell people that this is more your outdoor workout short, where the repeater is more of your indoor workout short. And yeah, so this is the repeater trails volley, available in Stormy as well as a charcoal colorway. And both colors kind of tie back and merge to a color available in every style for this season. So that's the trails, repeater trails. And then we will finish the performance volleys with the nightly. So the nightly is a super soft terry or French terry fabrication. Nice, super soft, buttery soft face value to it. We've given the nightly some beefier pockets, one with more of like a patch flap, and then one with just an easy access patch pocket opening. And then this will be the new colorway for the season, which is olive. It's kind of like a pale, very pale olive. But yeah, there is the nightly volley option for spring, summer 25. Now we are going into more of the lifestyle shorts offering that we have. And just something that you'd wear more on the streets, not so much working out or in the gym or any of the athleisure trends. To start out, we have the men's daily hybrid Walkshort, but I wanted to bring to your attention, this is available in toddler sizes where you have 2 patch pockets put on the front, as well as a little patch surf pocket on the back. So that's the toddler's silhouette offering. And then we also offer a boys option. So this is the boys size 24. I think our boys options are from size 20 to 28, where our kids are offered from size 2T up to 8. Yeah, and they're available in these colorways. So this would be the navy colorway. And then we have a khaki. So khaki and this blue will be kind of the new colors for the season. Just a nice traditional khaki there. And then we also offer just carryovers from previous seasons. You have our off-white or stone colorway, as well as our black option. So in the grand scheme of it all, this would be your color options for that daily hybrid. It's a nice, yeah, nice, well sellable color palette there for a hybrid Walkshort. So that is your daily hybrid. And then moving in, we have our Lightside Volley. So this is a linen short that we're offering. Has nice dye to match cotton draw cords on the front, and then on the back just these nice big easy access patch pockets. It's available in this yucca as well as this navy, and to finish it off, this khaki. The only difference between these samples and the production that we're going to be running, these samples we did not have the side seam pockets applied. So production, all of these shorts will have side seam pockets included on the silhouette. So that is the Lightside Volley. And then we have up next is the Yard Volley. So this is a style that we had run back in 2021 as well. it is on a nice it is on a nice canvas stretch. So you have a cool little canvas texture on this fabric and everything. And then it has just that stretch built in to the whole thing. So nice light cotton canvas stretch short, just plain and simple. Have your little back patch pockets. We're not going to have Velcro on the production, but yeah, simple and easy. You got your khaki as well as your black, so a nice little workwear style. And then we have the Cords Volley. So the Cords Volley is offered in this silhouette. We've got your front patch pockets, nice little camper pocket detail on the front of the short, elastic waist, so for nice comfort and usability. The cranberry color I only have available in the women's, but this will kind of be the color palette for the Cords Volley. And then on the back, you have a nice little patch pocket with a button entry, as well as something a little bit more secure with this little flat pocket. But yeah, that is the men's Cords Volley going into this year. And then you've got in walnut, this red rock, as well as a blue option. All right, now we are getting on to our technical wovens. And so our technical wovens are made out of this polyester stretch fabrication with perforations throughout the whole entire thing. So again, sharing the same fabric as the Swift Volley, just a super comfortable. And again, the hand feel on ours compared to some of our competitors, I would try to get you to compare the hand feel, because these guys feel insane for what it is. So this is a polyester stretch, perforated fabrication. To start everything out, we've got this Atmos long sleeve. This guy was introduced last season in fall 24 and sold really well. And you got your little sneak a zip, the zipper opening in there, as well as a nice little chest pocket with a Velcro closure. So if you're on a boat or anything near water, this thing is kind of your little helper. Available in mint, off-white, as well as navy. Again, very sellable colors that we thought. We wanted to go just really aggressive with what would possibly sell. So got those colors in this silhouette, the Atmos long sleeve. And then going to the Atmos short sleeve. So we want to have fun bringing it down into a short sleeve. And so we brought in just our little Drizzle camo print. Again, you have like a little secret zip pockets hidden under that little front pocket, and then a little Velcro pocket. So really technical button-down shirt. I really like this print and thought this would be just kind of like a good little marketing piece, or like a little eye candy for everybody's wall. So the Atmos short sleeve technical woven right there. And then we strip down the details of all of the wovens as we go down. So this would be the Starliner short sleeve silhouette. We introduced this last year. This guy's been selling really well, and so we wanted to bring it in again. And then we're sharing the same fabric with that Atmos long sleeve. So it's also available in the mint as well as an off-white colorway. So that would be the Starliner short sleeve. And then sharing that same, just more casual silhouette, we have our print that we drop in there. So this guy, first guy, the, what do I call it? The Turnpike. So this, last year I was driving state of Florida, helping to sell our product line down there quite a bit. And just looking off the freeway, you'd see just so much foliage and then just palms mixed up in everything. And I really like that. So I tried to capture that with this print. This is kind of like side of the freeway in Florida, which I think is really cool. So that's the Turnpike short sleeve woven. And then we have the bait ball. So the bait ball kind of feeds into that fish customer, which is kind of slowing down, I'd say. Fish guy's slowing down a little bit. But yeah, a different way to look at just a fish print, where most of the brands and everything have like your pelagic little fish on there, whether it's tuna, mahi, or wahoo, or marlin. This guy more focuses on just like the bait fish. So you have your little bait balls building up in different spots and spread out throughout the print. Again, all these guys that I'm showing you right now are using that technical fabric. It has a cool little texture on the back side of the printed version, and simple little pockets, front left chest, just a nice clean little silhouette. Then we go into the final one, which is the Wynden Sea short sleeve by Map. So we got both of these guys, which I really like. And we're also offering this in a boys and a kids silhouette as well, in silhouette options. So please make note of that, because I know this print, if a mother were to see it, I feel like she would want to buy it for her kids and maybe her husband too. And I feel like whenever you get little combos like that, where it's a print that's youthful and fun, but also can be sophisticated a little bit, I feel like that's a good combo for boys and kids and men's. But yeah, the Wynden Sea print. Now we go into our more specialty fabrics. So these guys, the price point you'll see kind of ticks up a little bit, but this is just our nice specialty stuff. So this guy, the first one is the Railroad. This will be our only Western in the line this year. This is just that cool little, it's a really soft little cotton yarn dye. And then we have your little pearl snaps on there to make it like a traditional Western shirt. I love it. I love this guy a lot. This was the top selling fabric from Fall Holiday 24 in its long sleeve version. So we decided to bring this guy through, carry it over. Felt like a good fabric. And then we have this seersucker. So with living in the Southeast, I've been trying to educate myself on just the heat and humidity and what that means for clothes. And so the seersucker is a traditional fabric that comes from this area, and just has that nice little pucker to it on the face of the fabric. I'm not sure if I'm able to capture that, but this thing's a really cool fabrication. So it allows that just little barrier between your skin and the garment, just allowing your skin to breathe while you're wearing it. So we brought in both this blue as well as a black colorway. And this is called the Milt Seersucker. So that's named after my grandfather. And then we have the Oli Overdye. So this is, again, coming from the past couple seasons. We have this light stormy colorway, as well as just this off-white colorway. And this is like it's a cotton fabric, but has a linen type of texture, just really broken up, almost like a broken slub. And just a really cool shirt, I think, for summer. I think a lot of trends are going more to solids with fabric texture. These guys, both this as well as the Milt, have a really cool fabric texture just for hanger appeal and being on the wall. So we got both of those guys. And then to finish up, we have the Hanks short sleeve woven. So this has been, this is named after my father-in-law. He's a lawyer up in Columbia, South Carolina. And so when I made this, I thought this would probably be a shirt that he could use. Just a stretch Oxford. So if you stretch it by the barrel of the body, you would really be able to notice how much stretch this fabric has. Traditional button-down snaps on the front collar, and yeah, just a traditional shirt that you can wear and is kind of like appropriate to wear for weddings or work or any formal obligations that you have. So we thought just offering this for everybody's brand. It's just a style that I feel like would constantly have a good demand to it. So this is the Hanks short sleeve woven. I think this is about the 4th year that is available, and it's also available in a boys silhouette as well as kids and toddlers. And again, just to remind you, we have this guy available in the boys and toddlers. So just to get it in your head, I think I have high hopes for that one. And then moving into our rayons. So to start out, we have that Swami print. This guy just matches up with the Boardshort version of that print. So yeah, this is the Swami in brown and then Swami in black right here. So just a cool little floral print. These guys do really well out there. And yeah, cool little print. Then we have the Beirut. So I've always really loved and admired all those Australian brands, and they always do such a good job on like their mandalas and everything, and doing like little prints that yeah, have a good mandala and good geometric part in there. So I wanted to make one, and this is it. This is the Beirut, and it has just kind of like a little floral mandala built into it, and just a fun little rayon shirt to wear out. And then we have the Vacation short sleeve button up. So this guy, again, going with that elastic waist short print story. I think it was called the Continental Vacation or something like that, but the Pacific Map Volley. But yeah, you got just everything that's going on the beach and on the coast. You got fishermen, sail guys, surfers, little beach scene, little mermaids holding up a fish. Just a really fun conversational print story, and I feel like pretty commercial as well. So available in both that blue and mint. I felt like both of these are pretty sellable, and they also kind of line up with their board short, but just subtly. So like this mint guy would do really well with this board short, but it's not so hokey because they aren't the exact same. This guy, on the other hand, might be a little different, but again, we lightened up the fabric for the board short just to make it a little more fun. So it still has that subtle difference of color. So if you wanted to merch it in a store, all of our products are really in these two colors or color stories, so you can kind of merch everything accordingly. And then to finish up the rayons, we have again that Santa Fe print story. So this is our original print story that we started back in 2021, and so there's the Santa Fe, and then updated it with that new black colorway. So we got both of those guys available for offering. Now as we move into our knits, we'll start with the Balboa. So this was available last year in a off-white as well as a mint. This year we brought in just this cool little navy with nice little cranberry red stripes in it. Just really, I'd say, traditional, timeless type of nautical stripe. And then we have the off-white carrying over from last year. And then we go down to our polos. So we have these polos available in a black as well as a white and a navy. This is a nice nice cotton stretch fabrication for our Aussie polo. Cotton because it just feels so comfortable, and then we added stretch. So if you, again, are able to stretch it across the body at all, it's insane, just the hand feel. And if you're able to wear one of these at all, you'll notice just how comfortable they are. Yeah, so that's the Aussie short sleeve polo. That's carrying over now, I think, for maybe 2 years to fill. And then we go into our rash guards. So we have up first, we would have a long sleeve. So we got, these are all tight fitted rash guards. So again, this thing is meant to be tight fitting, just so that when you're in the water, it holds on to you. It doesn't really allow too much water in between your body and the garment. And then we also have a heather gray in this, but again, that's the Nimbus. So the Nimbus is, I think, like the lowest clouds in the sky. So I thought like that would be appropriate, just being that this is a tight fitting rash guard. So Nimbus in stormy black and white, as you can see here. And then there's also a charcoal heather colorway that we've been carrying for quite a while. And then we go into our specialty fabrication. So for this guy, we are running a bit late on samples, but the first silhouette would be similar to last year's Stratus silhouette. The only thing is we're removing all the front left pockets off of everything. So, and then if you could imagine just this hooded style, without any of these perforations at all. And we'll be sharing the same fabric that you'll be receiving in our long sleeve version. So again, on the long sleeve, removing the pocket as well. This is, these styles are called the Cumulus style. So this would be the Cumulus long sleeve crew. We have a Cumulus hood, long sleeve hood. This is in delay, but and then we also have a Cumulus short sleeve polo, which I'm thinking of holding off on for the time being. So yeah, we've got those three silhouettes. Currently, we only have our samples for the Cumulus in the long sleeve crew neck. So as you saw before, there's the blue, here's the black right here. Then we got a nice white, and then we have a good wearable blue, and then finish it up with a little bit of fun camo. Yeah, so this would be the Cumulus long sleeve crew that we have available for private label. We'll be putting the label on the inside neck, as well as, I'm hesitant to say left chest just because it's so difficult for the sizing to get correct on placement. So I would recommend something down more on the bottom hem, but if it's absolutely crucial, we can execute that. But yeah, this is the Cumulus long sleeve crew. Now going into swim, we'll start with the tops. So last year we had learned with swim that the private label demand from the consumer was not with prints. So we have come out with 3 solid colors. We got your black, a yellow, as well as a mint offering. This first one would be the strapped bikini. So you got that strap around the whole outside, and then on the back, you have all your adjustment tabs as far as you got 3 little sizes, and then yeah, everything to adjust your bikini top with. Next silhouette we have for tops would be the string or the strung bikini. So string top, black, and then we have yellow as well on there. So we got those three. Strung top, again, has your just a little adjustment tabs in the back, and you can slide these guys on or off and adjust them if you wanted to crisscross the back or do anything like that. Main labeling we've found will go right here with your size package. So that's where we're going to apply your label onto the garment. For the tops, because in the tops it's hard to get a consistent spot that works with everything, where this guy doesn't have any straps on the back, so we can't really apply the straps. And then to finish off the tops, we have the Poolside Bikini top. We did this one in a navy, as well as your mint and black. The reason why is we wanted to see how navy would do for a top and bottom combo. So we did both this Poolside top as well as the Louise bottom in a navy, but you still have and share these two colors with the other guys. And we also felt like it was pretty versatile with both of those color stories. You can kind of merge both of those together if you wanted to mix and match at all. So we wanted to just throw a little curveball in there on these two styles. So on the Poolside as well as the Louise bottom, we'll offer that navy. And then going into bikini bottoms, we'll start with the high wire bikini bottom. So last year's fit is correct, where there are no adjustment tabs on the outseams. So the new samples that we got has that adjustment in there, but we are going to proceed the same as last year's. So just really simple, basic, I don't know what to call this, but bikini bottom. And you got your mint, yellow, as well as a black. Again, trying to get that solid demand from the consumer. Next up, we have the standard bikini bottom. So this guy is just our maximum coverage silhouette in the standard. And again, offered in a yellow as well as surf spray and a black. So this will be maximum coverage with the standard bikini bottom. And then we have the Louise bottom. So Louise bottom would be the mid coverage in between that high wire and the standard. And this would be another curveball little style where we offer that navy and the mint. So again, you can kind of merge these with the yellow, a little curveball, but it looks, in my opinion, really good together. But also you can merge just this navy with the Poolside top. We're just trying to, put our feelers out there and learn as much as we can with the women's swim demand in that business. So, yeah. Now we're going into our women's performance volleys. And so to start, we have our repeater print. So this is same silhouette as last year, repeater volley, and we're offering it in these two different prints. So you get kind of a paisley as well as a nice floral. They both tie back, where this guy ties back to the men's Beirut button down, as well as that elastic lace volley. This ties back to our Wynden Sea. I felt like this was more of a feminine color story, so we brought it into the women's little workout short, where if you can remember, we have the men's, which is more the dark blue on the men's side. So his and hers match. I don't know, you can tie it both together that way. But that would be the print repeater volley. There's the back of that guy. And then moving into the solids. So we have black, and then this navy. I think, let's see what color I call it in there. Ink. And then a fog. And then a new surf spray. So there's a black option in here. I'm missing the sample. But black, and then ink, fog, surf spray. Very lightweight, poly stretch women's workout short. And this guy's been selling really well. They sell it as kind of like a cover up for the beach, as well as just anything kind of short. So repeater is solid. And then we have the women's daily hybrid volley. So carrying over these two colorways up here, we've got our stone as well as our black or charcoal. And then down below, we have our navy as well as khaki colorway. So khaki, we feel like will be really strong. Might even take out some of the stone order just because of how much warmth there is in this light color. So yeah, this would be the 2 or the 4 available options for the women's daily hybrid volley. Sharing the same fabric as the men's daily hybrid, as well as the trails. Then we have the women's nightly volley. So we're carrying over that dark mauve from last year, as well as carrying this colorway over as well, the charcoal heather. So super lightweight, French terry, super soft. Just always stays this soft. Nice, cute little simple pocket on the back, and nice simple little scallop silhouette for a little woman. So I'd say you sell this kind of as like a pajama short, as well as just an everyday short. You wake up in the morning and you kind of get stuck in this. I think for the men's as well, it's like the softest fabric that we have. Now this is a category that we are just starting out in, but we have had a lot of requests for skort. So we have built a couple skorts for the market and private labelable option. So far we have a label option where you can label it on the inside next to that size, and then we can also put a heat transfer on the back. But yeah, this would be the first skort that we're making. You got a nice little seam across the back just to hold down that compression liner short, and then on the inside, just to show you, you've got your compression short, you got 2 pockets on both sides. We're gonna flip those over because we've been told for pickleball that is crucial. So we'll be flipping those pockets over, and then, or actually maybe one. We'll be flipping one of those pockets over. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so that is our first skort. This would be called the Simple Skort, available in the surf spray, as well as this navy colorway and everything. So yeah, that's the Simple Skort. And then we have a little more fanciful Tenni Skort. So I think this looks kind of like a Roman guards skort, but yeah, available in this white, black, as well as a navy colorway. And again, we got compression liner built onto the inside of these shorts. I'll pull this out for you to see, but this guy's a little bit more attached in there. And then you got a little side seam pockets as well on your sides to be able to grab that. And we'll flip one of those for all of our pickleball players. And then this guy has your private label option on the back of the skort, as well as we can slap one on the inside wherever we put that size tab. So this would be the Tenni Skort, making a little bougie tennis reference there. So yeah, that's the Tenni Skort. Now we go into women's compression garments. So still on that same page as the Tenni Skort, we have our Formative Pant. Just a simple legging. And we are going to use the same fabric that we did last year. It's a nice lightweight fabric. We felt like that would work for the summer heat and humidity and temperature levels. And the only thing is we are producing it with a simpler waistband. On the inside of that waistband, you have a nice little coin pocket up here. So compared to last year's salesman samples, we are removing where we removed that draw cord for our production last year, and are using the same fabric, which is much lighter weight. Yeah, so that is the woman's Formative Pant. It's available in, let's see what we call it, charcoal heather, as well as a black. So if you're using last year's salesman samples to sell this guy, the only difference you would say is that we're going to be removing that black draw cord up there. Then we go into the women's tour short. So this is where you'll notice fabric change. We want to make really good product. So the main feedback we had last year was that the fabric slipped around on women's garment or bodies. So this, and also another note is this is actually an extra small fit sample. So this, even though it says small on the liner, this is an extra small. So there's a charcoal heather, a black, as well as a blue or a navy offering. Let's see what we call it in the catalog. It is, yeah, blue. So this would be the Formative Pant that we have to offer. You got a little coin pocket on the inside waistband right there, and just a simple short. You got little side seam pockets on both sides with these little patch pocket flaps, and yeah, just simple, all you need kind of short. But the fabric is a little bit more brushed, so it should grip onto the wearer's body and not slip around. So this is a really good quality compression short, and a little bit really good quality fabrication. So when you're selling this, make sure that everybody feels it, because it's solid. So that is the new tour short with the fabrication. And then going to the simple bra. So here is our simple bra, new colorway with that blue that we're offering. And then we've got carryovers for both that black as well as that charcoal heather. So yeah, this would be the simple bra, same thing as last year. The only thing, all of the interiors are all dye to match. So there's no difference of color as far as on the inside with that venting. And then the padding on the inside also comes out. So we have these little slits on the side that you can easily pull the padding out as well on these little sports bras. So that would be the simple bra. And then the more popular style. So this guy sold really well, or this girl sold really well last year, but this is the cropped tank. So you have that in black, as well as our charcoal, and then the new blue that we're bringing in for this year. So that is the cropped tank. This thing has your compression or little bra built in on the inside. We gave it nice little perforated venting on there, so it's nice and breathable. And yeah, nice little cropped tank for any athletic endeavors. So that would be women's cropped tank. And then we're carrying over, just a straight carryover, our Racerback tank. So this is just a super lightweight fabrication, UPF protection in the black, fog, as well as a white here. So yeah, this thing sold really well last year. And so there wasn't really anything that we saw we could update to it or upgrade. We felt like the colors were all really strong. The fabric was really strong. The silhouette didn't really need any fixing or correction. So yeah, that was the women's Racerback tank. And then in similar fashion to the men's style of Cumulus that we have on the next page, we have only received the long sleeve, but you can reference this for fabrication, and then you can bring on the, what's it called, the silhouette of the woman's hood, just for fit and silhouette. But again, super nice fabric that we're bringing in. This is replacing the Stratus. It's just a high-end UPF protection. This will be a loose fitted shirt. and garment, where the nimbuses that I think we'll show are, yeah, the nimbuses is more like a tight fitting garment. But yeah, so this is the Cumulus, for sure. And then another new category that we are going into is going to be little dresses, or like little summer type of dresses. So this first one is called a simple cover up. This guy's made out of a polyester stretch fabric. You got cool little flat stitch darts going down the front from your chest going in. And then we have private label, little neck label, and just a simple cover up. It's nice protection, nice warmth against any wind. If you're at the beach using this as a cover up. This was the navy option right here. And then we also are offering it in a mint right here, as well as a black with white contrast. So all of this would be, yeah, available. Simple cover up dress. And then we get a little bit more detail intensive, and we have the Amalfi Dress. So this guy has a ton of elastic throughout the bosom section, allows for just a wide variety of fit, and yeah, it's made out of this nice lightweight fabrication. So if the other guy's more for like windy summer days, this would be for just those super hot summer days. We're offering this in surf spray as well as a navy. And yeah, on the back you have just your little adjustments, and then on the front you have a little bow tie up there detail. So I think just a nice simple summer dress. I don't think there's too many tricks going on there. Scare anybody away? This next set is the Myrtle seersucker. So this is sharing the same fabric as that Milt men's seersucker, but this is in our woman's silhouette. So this guy, yeah, available in yellow, as well as that same blue that we had offered for the men's. But yeah, you have that cool little seersucker texture going on here. And then for the women's, what we had done is lined up both a short as well as a pant with each corresponding one. So the only difference that you'll notice between the two stripes is the shorts or the bottoms are a little bit smaller of a stripe, where the top is a bit wider, but it's the same exact colorway. So these are our matching sets. It's just we wanted to give it a little diversity or a little bit of texture difference, so it wasn't so corny. So you can kind of wear something like this without looking super matchy-matchy, but it's fully matchy-matchy. So we have both of those colorways in yellow for the short and blue for the short, as well as going into the pant version. So we've got the life pant, and this guy is available in that yellow, as well as available in a blue. So sharing the same fabric, same colors and Pantones and everything, matchy-matchy, but not matchy-matchy. Another detail to note is we will be matching the same construction as the short, where you'll notice on these there's no back pocket. So we'll be adding this back pocket to the pants to match that same construction. But besides that, everything else is just a simple pant package. So you got both of those guys. Now we're getting into the Life Volley package. So the Life Volley is a similar thing to the Myrtle seersucker package. You have, this is sharing the same fabric as the Ole over dye, but this is again that cotton fabrication that's textured much like a linen. And then we're sharing the same fabric as the Lightside Volley with the Women's Life Volley. So this is, yeah, just like a linen little short. So you have a little navy package going on here. And then to complete it, you've got the Life pant in that. Again, putting those back pockets on the back of the Life pant, same as the short. And yeah, you got a full navy package. And if you are looking to join a cult or start your own cult, we have an off-white linen package for you as well. So we got that shirt as well as a short and a pant. So you could buy 180 units of just this package. And let's see, that would be free. By 30, you get 30 cult members. And yeah, that would be what I would do. And then to finish it all off, we've got our cord volley in women's. So taking all the same details as the men's and bringing it down into the women's. So you got the front patch pockets going on. You've got back patch pockets, nice and simple, right to the point. Elastic waist, volley. Yeah, the only thing we're gonna do in production is we're gonna tailor this leg a little bit more, so it'll be a little bit more tailored than what it is at the moment. But yeah, this is your women's cords volley. And that completes our cut and sew product offering. So we get into our straw hats, or our hats. This first one up is our Shores straw hat. So what we changed this silhouette up last year or this year for our deliveries that came in. We gave it just a flat brim. It's not so pushed down. So it's kind of like a nice little flat brim straw hat. And then we have it in that natural as well as this black colorway. So again, a little bit flatter, doesn't have that overarching down. And yeah, so that would be our straw hat offering for the Shore straw hats. And then we have a Boonie Hat, our Boonie field hat. So we've added a lot of colorways to this guy. We have this, what is this, camel colorway. We've got I don't have that colorway. Got this tiger stripe colorway. Nice cool little tiger stripe. Black, sells really well. And then this olive drab colorway. Nice little military olive drab. And then there's navy, which I'm missing. And then that other camo. So there's a little representation of that other camo. But just a nice adjustable hat. And you got a little adjustment tab on the back that you can kind of pull tight and make it fit your head or anybody's head on that adjustment tab. And then on the inside, you have a little secret pocket up here. So a little flip flap pocket that you can kind of put things in and hide it up in there. And yeah, and then you have just your cotton webbing with nice little plastic adjustment strap. So that is your adjustable boonie cap. And then going into, we have our Hemet hat and our Topanga hat. So the cool thing about these guys is the brim. So this is made out of an EVA foam. This guy you can fold and mold however you want to. You can get this thing wet and soaking wet, and it doesn't really like hold its shape. So it's an ultimate like waterman's hat. This is the Hemet silhouette. So you have that sun protection going down the back of your neck, and then a little Nexus webbing closure on it. And then what I like to do with this guy is kind of fold up the back, take those little adjustment straps on the bottom, and then just kind of buckle it down so you can kind of wear it throughout your day. Pulled up, and then once that sun comes down and starts beating down, this is kind of a messy way of me doing it, but once that sun starts beating down, then you can kind of put down the shades and keep it all nice and cool and protected. So that's the Hemet. The Topanga cap, same silhouette, just does not have your window blinds at all. So that's the Topanga and the Hemet hat. Then we have our recycled nylon styles. So to start, we have just our performance simple hat silhouette. We have our performance jockey silhouette, and then we have our performance dad hat offered in this recycled nylon. So it's just like a good nylon Taslon. I love wearing this hat. So as you can see, there's a couple stains on it, but yeah, so it's all made out of the same fabric, but shared across all these styles. So here's that jockey silhouette, low profile, and then we have the dad hat. So just like a nice low profile, little pre-curved brim dad hat in the recycled nylon fabrics. And then those final styles, the washed out hat, the Padre hat, and the trucker hat, they're all just kind of YuPoong styles that I'm sourcing and just kind of slapping your labels on. So yeah, just kind of like the classics, little YuPoong line that we're pulling it from. We thought like as long as we have inventory of everybody's labels, we might as well just offer to slap it on some off the shelf legs. And yeah, so that is kind of, that's it. That's about everything that we've put together for the Deco Spring Summer 25 product offering. And if you have any questions, please send us an email at info@decoprivatelabel.com or ask your rep, or you can ask me directly. And I thank you for anybody who's done business with us. I mean, this means a lot to me to be able to design all this stuff and be able to see it out in the market and put I don't know, put smiles on your faces as far as being able to produce something that you would like. And I thank you very much for everything. So have a good day and hope you liked it. Bye.